Hey guys, Jess here, aka Dlinquencious. I don't know if you noticed, but it's been a little while since I posted a video. At first I felt kind of guilty about not doing a vlog on the bike, but since I'll be talking about two of the books that I've read recently, it kind of explains why I haven't made a video in a little while. And so, here doing a bed vlog in my PJs just to get it out there. So I love my Kindle, and I just purchased the first book I want to talk about is Lois on the Loose. So Lois Price, Lois on the Loose. This is one woman, one motorbike, 20,000 miles across the Americas. So if ever you were to judge a book by its cover, this is it. Extremely. It's like 20,000 miles. It's insane. On a Yamaha 255, I think it was, or some kind of dirt bike, and she was told she was crazy for attempting it. She started in Alaska and then ended up bottom of South America. I mean, but this one was more fun and a very light read, definite page turner, and she's funny and really, I feel like, where she really touches on the emotional aspect of riding, and then what it's like to be a female motorcyclist and be in a country where you barely speak the language. So really fun read. Lois on the Loose. The other book that I also was a page turner, definitely a page turner. Okay. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. If ever you were to judge a book by its cover, this one would prove you wrong in many ways. I mean, I was excited to read it because I heard, even in Lois on the Loose, I heard good things about it, and everybody just goes back to this book and keeps saying Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. So I thought, well, yeah, there's a bit of Zen involved when you're working on your bike, and it's very rewarding when you can do simple things or even challenging things. Now, this book, on the other hand, was not the title to me just does not explain it at all. There's a little bit of motorcycle and the romance with riding and long distances, and the bond, I guess, that you could have with your machine, and he's with his son also. I mean, I'm not going to give it away, but if you're into philosophy, rhetoric, and kind of schizophrenia, oh, well, I guess he's technically, he was insane. So, it's pretty good in the beginning. You can kind of predict what's going to happen, and there's a little bit of a motorcycle adventure, which I liked. Halfway through, it really started to pick up and spin off and start to go more into the kind of insanity and madness, and the more into the philosophy and rhetoric, I guess you could say. Quality. It's a quality read, a good page turner. So I kind of felt a little bit shorted at the end. The book cut off. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance made me just really think deeply. It's up there on the difficulty levels. It kind of slowed me down a little bit, having to digest kind of the thoughts that this guy goes on, and not really making me feel like motorcycle-ish at all. But I think that a lot of people maybe jumped on the bandwagon and, you know, kind of praise this book because everybody else does. But, you know, it's just read it. But it's definitely not, in my opinion, a motorcycle book. I mean, compared to Lois on the Loose, Lois on the Loose actually inspired me to want to get out, and she inspired my Iron Butt trip coming up. 1,000 miles in 24 hours. on my R6. I'm looking to do it at the end of February next month. And, you know, I always thought that the iron butt guys, they didn't really make sense. The most I've done is 620 miles in 12 or maybe like 11 hours or so. I can't remember. But anyways, it was 620 miles. It wasn't any kind of race. It was just something to get over with as soon as possible. That did beat the crap out of me, but I was in such a rush to get it over with, and I didn't really appreciate. I never understood why people do the iron butt stuff until my coworker challenged me. He just said, you should do it. And I was like, well, I don't need to prove myself to anybody. So, I mean, it was kind of a struggle. But after reading Lois on the Loose, I started to think, yeah, I do want to just go. And, you know, sometimes it's not about the destination. It's about, you know, getting there. And I think with this continuous loop, 1,000 miles in 24 hours, when I decided I wanted to go on the trip, it kind of just internalized it for me as just to see if I could do it, to kind of push myself. And, you know, it's kind of like a camaraderie. There's a lot of people who've done it before, so I get the, you know, if they can do it, I can do it kind of thing. I should look and see if anybody's done it on an R6, a totally stock R6, but you think it's not ego related, but when you see that plaque on your wall, you get a sense of pride. It's like, yeah, I did that. So it's not easy by any means, and there's a lot of things that you need to go through, but when I get this done, it'll tell me a lot. Yeah, so it'll give me a good idea of what I can and can't do. Getting ready for the riding season. I'm excited for it. Meanwhile, if it's too cold to ride, you can always read a good book about motorcycles. So there's The Perfect Vehicle, which I highly recommend, Lois on the Loose, and if you're bored or I don't know, you could pick up Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. And also, the very first book that I bought before I even bought a motorcycle, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Motorcycles. And he also mentions Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance in this book. And it's the 5th edition by Motorcyclist Magazine with John L. Stein. This book is awesome. As far as like getting pumped and having a fun read, Lois on the Loose was fantastic. She has another one called Red Tape and White Knuckles. So I'll give that one a shot too. I apologize. Well, sorry, not sorry. I'm in my PJs for this vlog. But it's been a while since I've done a video, and I'm just really excited about sharing the books with you guys. And it's my video, I guess I can do whatever I want, right? Oh, so I love to read. Sometimes I do get stuck reading a little too much until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm a zombie for my kids. But if you have a good motorcycle book, let me know in the comments. Okay, take care, and thanks for watching. Bye.